Hello everyone! Surprise! I'm here and I'm live, aka alive and live here with you guys. Happy Thursday, wherever you're watching. What a day, right? It's rainy-ish in New York. And I hope you guys are cozy at home after a day of work or whatever you guys been doing. So feel free to grab a drink with me. It could be a coffee, tea, maybe a glass of wine. Let's do a happy hour together. Or just water. Water is always good. And I just wanted to jump in here. I felt very inspired after the lesson that I've been teaching today. And I thought, why won't I share what happened in this lesson and kind of the breakthrough that we had that I wanted to share with you. And not only that, I have a special announcement coming up very soon. So really stay tuned. And if you have any questions, I'm loving to interact with you. Please comment. Please let me know where you're from, where you're watching. If you have any questions, even if you think it's not related, I would love to answer your questions. And, that's why I'm doing this, to interact with you. That's why we're doing this live. I love interacting with you. So please send me love, hearts, anything. I wish I could send you love back in terms of hearts, but for every heart you give me, I give you 10,000 back. So I appreciate you so much. So I hope you've been doing well. Let me know how you've been doing. It's been crazy a week and a half. I hope it's for me personally. I was a little MIA from social media. I had some personal issues. Unfortunately, my grandma in Belarus is sick with COVID and she's in the hospital. And it was a lot of back and forth in terms of her not surviving, and now she's a little bit more stable, but it's pretty much going to the route where unfortunately she's not gonna make it, and the doctor said that it's a matter of time. But she's still here, and I'm so grateful. And she can't even talk, and I'm sending her voice messages just so she knows I'm here, and I send her me singing, and every day I wake up and I pray for her and send her my energy and love, because that's what you can do, right? We can only control the things we can control, and the things we can't control we have to learn to accept and let go. And that was very tough for me. My grandma, she's my, like, if you knew my grandma, you know me. Where does that come from? That drive, that um, she's just such a giver. She's gives to everybody, and she carried this family on her back, and and her courage and her everything. It's something that I look up to, and if I would be just a smidgen of this person, of my grandma, I would be happy, right? So that was in the personal level, and I'm sure you guys on more on a more overall level, I would say, these elections, no matter where you are, even if you're not living in the United States, it's been in the headlines. It's been crazy. If you've been in New York, everything was boarded up, everything was closed. People prepare for World War III here. Thank God nothing happened. Um, do we have a president? Do we not have a president? It's debatable. Everybody looks at it differently. We're not going to go into politics, but it definitely affected me personally. And I'm sure all of you had some sort of weird a week. So just you're not alone, and that's totally okay to be not okay. And remember, it's a day by day loving yourself, doing what feels good to you, and take it easy and slow. And I've given myself the permission to take it slow, not to hustle bustle, and really loving myself. This is the main thing. If we love ourselves and we give ourselves what we need, we show up differently, and things around us accordingly change, right? So that's kind of wanted to share, and I'm sure you guys feeling the same. But the thing that happened to me today in the voice lesson with my amazing, amazing student that I love so, so much, I'm not going to go into details of what's her name, what's happened, but we came up to the conversation of, where we want to go in terms of, we have Etta from the Philippines. She says, good morning from the Philippines. Well, good morning to you. And here in New York, it's 8 p.m. So that's so cool. So good morning to you, love. Thank you so much for joining us. And Johnny here. Thank you. Oh my God, my beloved Ronnie's here. Hello, my love. Let me just say, wave them. My Michaeli, Thomas, my dear. Challenge, all of you. I love you so much. So kind of like where we're heading forward. In my studio, we are not just doing vocal exercises and stuff like that. We really have a vision of where you want to be and make sure that our time is really focusing of get yourself out there and really fulfilling your dream of sharing your talent and your voice. And the conversation she had, and with me and her, she was very resistant to it. She loved the idea, but something within her didn't feel good. Just putting herself out there on Facebook or putting artist page and just putting her music out there. And when we dig a little deeper, the reason was an ex that she didn't want him to see, right? She didn't want him to see her putting stuff out there. So maybe he would start a conversation, or maybe he's gonna do something, or the fear of the unknown. I could relate with that so much. That fear, right, of putting yourself out there, and specifically as somebody that, it could be from a family member that didn't believe in you, that put you down, that always kind of said, really, you want to be a singer, or you think you have what it takes, or you're not that special, whatever the conversation was, or somebody told you, and you kind of adapted that and you internalize it into your own inner conversation. It could be that, it could be a partner that you had and it was abusive in some sort of form and shape. And it's almost like you try to please that person through them things you do, and you never got the recognition, and you always feel not good enough or not doing enough, or you're not just good enough. And that kind of things affect us as artists, affect us as singers, And when we came in the last conversation that we had was about forgiving. And I myself been through, and I would say not a lovey-dovey relationship. I had a very traumatic relationship that shaped me to the person that I am. But one of the things that I did that completely transformed my life was forgive him. With all the horrible things that I've been through in that relationship, right? Looking back, it was horrible. But it made me the person that I am. It was necessary for me to go through that specific relationship, to go through those moments of complete destruction, right? Completely losing myself in order to find myself, and understanding that that was part of my process. But that energy, well, I was carrying for years after, even after we broke up, right? Even if you physically not together, doesn't mean that their presence and their energy and their conversations and what they said to you didn't kind of stick around in your head, and you start to internalize that conversation, and you it's almost became a part of you, but it's not really a part of you. It's not who you really are. So it's so important to forgive that person. Doesn't mean you agree with what they did. It doesn't mean you okay with that. It's actually to release them, release that energy, release that power they had over you, so you can gain your own power back as an artist, as a singer, as a person, so you can finally put yourself out there with no fear. Nothing would hold you back. And I remember I would, whatever, 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I would be kind of like, is he watching my stuff? I hope he doesn't watch my stuff. He's probably judging me. And I'm sure you all been there. Like I'm talking with you like real talk right now. This is the things that it's stupid maybe to some people, but we really think about those things, and we rather not have that conflict with that family member, with that person, or even a coworker. We'd rather be safe, and we'd rather not put ourselves out there musically, anything, just so we're not going to be judged, just so we're not going to be in that position of maybe starting a conversation that is uncomfortable, and the fear of what they will say, and us not being able to handle it. So the power of forgiveness, and that's what I'm trying to convey here, is so important for you as a singer. To those people who shaped you as a singer, for the better or for worse, you want to release it so you can pretty much shape and build the person and the singer and the artist you want to be. And the truth of the matter is there's no limits, and there's no one thing. You might even know what it looks like, but the discovery and the journey of discovering who you are will get you there. But you have to come clean with all those limited beliefs and all those people that told you what you need to be. Could be also a mentor, a coach, whatever the case with me may be. You know, I had a whole series and video about abuse from teachers, as vocal teachers, that we really value and want to please them as teachers, and we take their opinion like it's God sent, but they also people, and they have their own opinions, and sometimes they could be wrong, and sometimes the way they say things, it's not okay, but we kind of accept it. So all those things shape us as singers, and we don't even realize that it might stop us from going out there and putting that video and going after your dreams unapologetically. So that was what we did today, along with other stuff. And I just wanted to share with you, and I hope it inspires you to kind of take a second and assess, wait, what is kind of like, what is this thing that I really want to do? Now we're kind of approaching the end of 2020, which was a very interesting year for all of us, but it was so necessary. A lot of people gained a lot of insights, and they connected to themselves more. And there's a lot of, it's a roller coaster of emotions. So that is that. But we can have the power to build 2021 the way we want it to be. We don't have to carry that baggage of energy and what happened in the past and the people and all those things. Doesn't matter. We can create the life and the person and the artist we want to be. It's possible. Which leads me to our amazing announcement, and I'm so excited to share it with you. Finally, you don't even understand. It's been 10 years in the making, actually. Whew, so drum roll, guys, drum roll, yay! I am so excited to launch my 5 months program called Transform Your Voice, Transform Your Life. And it's exactly what it is. It's gonna be a transformational program, not just for your voice, but for your life. And I compact in that program everything that I would want as a singer when I was just starting out, and not even when I started out, even after I've graduated with college, supposedly know how to sing. it's exactly what I would wish somebody would offer to me as a singer. Okay, so I can't wait to share with you guys. So this program, as I said, it's going to be a 5-month program, which going to include private coaching with me that I'm hand tailoring for your needs and for your voice and for your goals. So it's not just cookie cutter type of vocal exercises that I do with everybody. There's no such thing. Every singer is different, and I'm all about holistically taking account your mental, physical, and emotional states and put it all together so whatever I do fits your personality and who you are as a singer. So that is that. As you know, it's not just vocal exercises, and the thing about it, a lot of singers, even in they went for vocal lessons and they still don't know how their voice functions. They don't know how their voice works as an instrument, because there's a lot of theories, there's a lot of complex stuff that is very hard as singers even to put together. So I really eliminate the whole confusion and this whole mush mash of everything and make it simple. Oh my God, simple! Like literally 1, 2, 3, simple. So you can really own it. There's no confusion. You know exactly what you need to do in terms of your vocal technique, and also incorporated breath work and yoga. And yoga, people are texting me about the different stuff. I'm gonna approach it right away. Address it. I'm sorry. So I do yoga, breath work, aromatherapy, meditation, visualization, mindset work, and so much more. And obviously performance and how to study a song in the correct way, and how to find your true voice and your unique voice, and actually find the right material or create your own material that really fits you as a singer and puts you in and makes you stand out from the crowd, right? This is what it's all about. It's really finding your uniqueness, and that's where your power and that's where your confidence is going to come from, when you're going to know you have your special lane, your special power that nobody has, but you really, really can tap into it. So when you go to that audition, or you just sing to your friends, or whatever the case may be, you stand out, and that is a gift, let me tell you. So that is number one. The number two, you're going to have full access to vocal exercises and video training. So what happens a lot of times when students come out of the vocal lesson, and I know that I did, you just kind of like had great moments in the lessons, but you can't really replicate them. You can't really work on them. And you kind of feel confused whenever you're alone and you want to practice. You just don't know what to do. Should you do just what you taped in the recording, or should you just do by yourself? And it's very, very challenging. And I say, very importantly, whatever you do in the studio, it's going to lead you forward, but also the important work also with yourself to really internalize whatever you studied in the studio to make it yours, because that's where the magic happens. But if you don't have clarity of what you do, you're just not going to do it. So I really want to make sure that the time with us, with me, private coaching is going to be the most efficient and effective. You have the vocal training videos that you do before you see me, and you also have the vocal exercises after you see me. So you know exactly what to do. You always ahead of the game, and you always know what to do, okay? And also, this program is also going to include monthly master classes and performance. So how important it is to perform regularly, right? And we don't have this as much often as we wish, but the new realm and the new reality that is to perform in front of a camera. And it's also a kind of a version of performance. And we're going to be performing and doing a little bit of a master class in front of our classmates, our colleagues. And it's going to give us a chance to really explore ourselves in front of people, and also in a very supportive environment. That's very important for me to say, where we really encourage one another, no judgment, only love. And that's super important for me. And also masterclass. So what I just talked to you about, all those things, this is what I'm gonna bring you through, this journey of working through finding who you are as a singer, working out with your relationship with yourself, with your voice, with others, creating that vision for yourself so you really have the motivation, so you really know where you're heading towards. Okay, this is so super super important, and I do it in a masterclass version on Zoom with the people going to be in the program. Because this is going to be showing you how much we all share the same, could be a bigger topic, but we all kind of relate to it from different angles, and we can all kind of talk about it as well. And so it's very important, right? It's that sense of community, and which leads me to our private Facebook group that is going to be just for the members for that program, so you can feel very safe to share your thoughts, ask questions, put out there your materials. And of course there's gonna be a lot of materials and content that I'm be exclusively sharing on that Facebook page. And also you're gonna have text and support with me 24/7. Well, not really 24/7, it's gonna be Monday to Friday, but it's really giving you that opportunity. So if something arises, you have a question, I'm here for you. You're never alone. You don't just see me in the studio, you know that I'm here for you, walk you step by step by step by step. So that, and I mean, there's so much more. I just don't want to bombard you with so much information. But if you feel this is something that you know that you want to do for yourself for 2021, you feel this kind of like, you know what, sounds like something that I need and I want. I'm kind of scared, but I don't know, maybe it's interesting. If you even have that feeling, just listen. Click the link below. For my Facebook viewers and my YouTube viewers, there's a click below to apply. I'm not accepting every person. This is limited for only 10 people, so I can give 100% of my energy and time to really make sure this is gonna, and give you, the people who are gonna be in the program, to give you the max amount of attention and of course energy and resources. So this is only for 10 people, first comes first serve type of thing. So go ahead, apply, answer the questions. We're gonna be hopping on a call just to make sure we are a good fit, and basically that's it. And we're gonna start in December, so we have still time, but don't wait. It's gonna get there, trust me. So you don't want to wait. Go apply, go trust that intuition. If that voice, there's a reason why you're watching this, there's a reason why you're here. There's no coincidence in life. So if you feel called to, I really highly, just put yourself out there, try, do the first step, which is apply, answer the questions, come in and talk to me privately. Just from that conversation, I feel we're gonna gain a lot. Okay, so that is that. And for my Instagram viewers, the link is in the bio as always, so go check it out as well. And if you have any questions, this is the time to ask. Oh wow, I completely missed everybody's comments. Tamar's saying, ooh, I completely missed it. Okay, Tamar, my love, I'm so proud of her, and I can't wait for the world to see what this amazing woman putting out there very soon. So many great things. So Tamar says, people, we just don't want them to know what we do with our lives. Thinking of losing that privacy was and still a bit hard. Not having the control of who is watching. That is correct, my dear. Tamar, love you, princess. You're a wizard. I love you so much. I love you so much. I just want to kind of really nitpick on and talk about it quickly. So losing that privacy, let's talk about that. Okay, so we always have the control of what we put out there. And if we put out there something we really proud of, and meaning not perfect, I'm not talking about something perfect, I'm talking about something that is deeply connected to us, it's 100% us, we're putting out there, you can lose. You never can lose, because what is the worst thing that can happen? People not gonna like it? That's okay. But at least we know that even one person that saw it, right? And we can focus on the bad, but we can also focus on the good, saying, well, even one person saw it and got value out of it. Or, oh my God, something transformed within them. Wasn't it worth it already? Right? We don't have never ever the control of how people will perceive us. That's something that is just gonna drive you nuts to please everybody around you, and it's pretty much impossible. But being your true authentic self, which is always the right way, because you are you and you're so unique and you're so special, and the world needs more of real, authentic, and honest people that share their truth, right? It's going to give people the permission to be their own and give them the permission to be their own authentic, honest self. And isn't it what it's all about? So it's really about asking yourself, okay, what I feel comfortable sharing. And Tamar does such an amazing job. She just shared a meditation. And so if you don't follow her, go to her Instagram. It's Tamar LPL, correct? Tamar LPL. And she's the wizard of sound meditation. And her voice is just more than just a beautiful instrument. It's also transforming and healing people. So just check it out. It's amazing. So Tamar, I love you. Hope it kind of helped you. And Gilad says, wow, that's a ton of value. Thank you, Gilad. Yes, I mean, I just love sharing those moments of aha moments, right? Don't we all? So I'm sure that could start a conversation within yourself. And I am here for you. If you have any questions, if you have anything you want to speak about, I am always here, even if we're not live. Put yourself in the comments. I'm always going to reach out to you. Don't forget to apply to my 5-month Transform Your Voice, Transform Your Life program. It starts in December, for December 1st. So right now you have the chance to go apply. It's only for 10 people, for a very special group of people that I'm so excited to be part of that amazing journey and have this transformational start of our 2021. I really do think so. I'm sorry, Tamar's LPL. I'm sorry, Tamar's LPL. Okay, Tamar's LPL. LPL. Oh my God, it's an exercise of Tamar LPL, Tamar LPL, the tongue twister. So guys, I'm gonna get off on the radar right now, and I send you so much love wherever you're watching. I'm gonna hop on a call with Gilad right now, working on some stuff for Voce Nova, which we're so excited. And again, if you have any questions, comments, text me. I'm always here for you. Love you, and wherever you are, send you much love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.